Alright, BO5 boys. I'll ask them.
Here's Johnny.
Gotta remember to put it back on Europe here.
Appreciate all the work you put into your YouTube channel. It's not often I get to watch the streams.
Right, they're both down. What are all these noises, guys? Relax. Relax. We're straight back into another series. We're not going to waste any time today. Before we start, though, let me catch those notifications that I just missed. 100 bits from Recon Pizza. Recon Pizza. Thank you. King Spectre 250. Yeah, the bean emote. I just wanted to see what this looked like in chat, pretty much. The beans emotes are going through the system much quicker now, so maybe we'll get the old one back. I still have the picture, so it's not gone. Don't worry.
Tell us to relax.
Relax, dude. Chill. 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 Yeah, really quickly before I miss them all. We got KennyBoy28, 4 months, headshot, new sub. Crystal Finder 200 bits and Big Timer 30s, Big Time Rush 37 with the new sub, and also Linosaur 26 with the 3 months. Dudes,
to be or not
appreciate
to be,
that.
That is the question, whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them.
Good spam for sure. Not as repetitive as usual, so I like it. Thank you again for the resub, 3-month badge upgrade. That is what I like to see. And now we're straight into another 1v1 Showmatch. You guys have asked for these. I tried really hard to get as many as possible today. Seriously, I asked like everyone on my friends list who I thought would play, and more. Most people were like, nah, because they're scared. But Ferra, SweatYMiX, 2 players who are pretty close to each other in the rankings. I believe Ferra something like 40th, SweatYMiX something like 30th, so I expect this to be a very close one. I know they've probably matched up against each other a lot in the past, and I don't know who is favored here. But yeah, it could absolutely go either way. SweatYMiX, a player who has played on stream before against both Scrub and Marky and lost to both of them, so he is going to be hoping to get his first victory here. Ferra, 1v1 stream debut, but he has played 2s on stream before. So he is no stranger as well, and I'm sure that all of you who have been following RLCS are fully acquainted with this guy now. Land boy extraordinaire alongside Snasky and Sicky with the leftovers. So looking forward to seeing him in LA come June. And he did, I believe, get a few nominations for MVP of the entire group stage, so credit to him for that. He had a really great debut season. Good to see new players popping up here. He is a French player. Now there's so many like good French players emerging since there was no like top tier French talent in season 1, and now there's just a whole bunch of them. The SweatYMiX, the Finn, is on the scoreboard finally in game 1. Change the title. I did refresh the page, dude. You been? Refresh the page. Pentagram Jesus, by the way, 7 months. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream today, my friend. How are you doing? I'll probably be able to keep up with shoutouts throughout the series here because we're into the second series on stream. It's just the first one that really gets spammed, so I can't keep up with, but we'll see, we'll see. Maybe there's going to be 3 notifications back to back and I lose track of where I am. Ferra, another one of these players who likes to play pretty zoomed out with ball cam heavy play. It's something we've seen from Alex161, from KDOP. It's something that we've seen from Cuxer at times. Ball cam heavy play with the camera zoomed a little bit higher and further out, because you can see over the top of the ball to see what your opponent is doing. You don't need to look past it with ball cam off like we see most dribblers do. But we're going to be paying very close attention to see how accurate he is with his flicks, how accurate he is with his shots. Is he going to hit all power shots? Is he going to nail all the flicks without ball cam being utilized at all times? It's going to be very interesting to see. SweatYMiX just gracefully caressing the ball into the near post top corner. Pretty quick turn at the center of the field. I can't find any player who doesn't like flicking his camera back and forth here.
Price Boo, real question. How can you keep her head up even with that enormous nose? Guess her training her neck like 24/7 boy moi.
Oh, SweatYMiX gets both the demo and the boost here. Ferra knew he was getting to the boost first, but he did not take into the equation that SweatYMiX might just come and sideswipe him. So we're now within 1 here, and that is a prize pool donation, so let me just really quickly get that up on stream. How do I do that again? I should know by now, but I'm so stupid. so stupid. I wish there was like a macro for this. There probably is if I'm smarter. Starting amount 17. What's the date today? This is we're gonna make it 4th of 5th, or it's month first because it's an American thing. That's so annoying to me, the fact that I have to put the month before the day. We are so used to doing it the other way around in the UK. We're so used to doing it the other way around over here. Right, that donation goal should update in the top corner in a second. Should update in a second. We'll see if it pops up with the prize pool, which is currently at £17. So that's probably something like 20 euros, I believe. And Ferra starting the strongest in game 1. SweatYMiX's dribbles are to be feared, though. We will definitely expect to see more from him before this game is over. I don't know why that prize pool didn't update. Oh, there it is. Bam. Beautiful. So there it is. It is up in the top right, and if you want to contribute to the prize pool, it will all go to the winner of the series. Until we go over $100, then we'll start splitting it, because we don't want to just go all in on a huge prize pool. I'm not saying that that's expected, but should it go that high, there will be a split, just a standard split. SweatYMiX off the ceiling. I did say that he's Finnish, so maybe taking a little bit of inspiration from Jazer here. Stays aggressive, and he could have had a goal there to tie the game. Ferra is going to be rewarded, though, by the inaccuracy of his opponent, and he will not miss at the other end. So well done by Ferra, keeping the game in his favor, spamming the ball camera back and forth, of course. I think I would have given this one. I think SweatYMiX is definitely the favorite here. I'll say, even with Ferra being in the lead here, I still think Sweaty is my pick to win this one. But like I said, it's not going to be one-sided. Not going to be one-sided. They're both pretty new to playing in front of all of you spammers. Spanners, I should say. So that's perhaps going to be a new experience for them. And with nobody really being the favorite here, there is no underdog. There is no huge underdog story like we do have sometimes. Sometimes the underdogs come on stream and get rinsed. First time Fairy Peak came on stream, he got rinsed by Cuxer. First time that Floris came on stream, he got rinsed by Chronovi. That was earlier today. But other times, newcomers have come on and had a really good showing first time. Actually, no, first time Fairy Peak came on stream, he rinsed Doomsy, but then he also got rinsed by Cuxer right after. He's pretty much a newcomer for both those, because they happen pretty shortly, or in pretty quick succession. Ferra has been very much in control of this game, though. Getting revenge for the demo that Sweaty got on him earlier in the game. Running it into an open net. It's definitely his game to lose at this point. See him leaning to the left there to try and pick up that boost pad. The car's hitbox does reach further in certain directions compared to the center of its rotation. By that I mean that if you realize that you're about to land slightly to the left of a boost pad, and you want to grab it, you can turn left in your car if you have no boost and you want to land on it, just to grab like a big boost pad right off the bat. Then you can of course turn like your car to the left and just have a little bit more reach in that direction. So lesser known fact that the center, or the rotational axis of a car, as it air rolls to the left and the right, not air roll to the left, as it turns to the left and the right in the air. What is the technical term for that? I know there's like a flight. There's probably a pilot in chat who could tell me. It's like yawing and something, but yeah, the center of rotation as you look down on the car from bird's eye view is not in the middle of the car. It's actually further back generally. That's one of the reasons why Octane is favored, is because it does reach further forward. Pitch and yaw, rotation. Pitch, roll, yaw. Yeah, so it's not roll. Rolling is rolling, obviously. That's yawing, is it? Turning, and then pitch is like up and down, I believe. Is that right? Did I get it correct? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just checking. I did spell these guys' names right, so that's good. I'm the pilot now. Any thoughts on Maestro not being able to participate in RLCS Season 3 LAN? I believe that has been confirmed now. I've heard about that since quite a while ago, but it's a real shame. Maestro, a phenomenal player. I think if they had the full strength roster with Maestro, Devo, Remco, they would have been the favorites, I believe, going into that tournament, but I don't think they're the favorites anymore. I'd say Flipside are probably the favorites again, if they can actually qualify, because they've always been consistent at LAN. Gonna be interesting to see who comes out on top of NRG and G2. Which North American team is going to show up? Because we've seen how well Garrett can play at LAN. We've seen how well Jacob can play at LAN. Fireburner has yet to really get to his peak performance. We know what he can do online, but at LAN he's not really made it there yet. But maybe this will be the one. Sweaty with the low econ dribble does get a pretty awkward save out of Ferra and commits again. That is extremely ballsy. I'm not sure I like that out of SweatYMiX. He gets very fortunate that the ball stays in his control here, as pretty much any fast ball in that situation was going to be favorable for his French opponent. And speaking of favorable for Ferra, almost getting a shot from the impossible angle there. It didn't look like he was going to be able to get back and back behind the ball and then also shoot it on target. Good job closing the distance there. Ferra ignoring this boost right beside him as he spawned. Knew he had to just get the distance between himself and SweatYMiX closed as fast as possible. Ferra again is just outpacing Sweaty around the field. Is going to get a 2-goal lead in game 2. SweatYMiX is going to have to up the pace here because he's allowing Ferra to close the distance despite the fact that he had the advantage there. I probably should have paid attention to my chat when I asked about yawing and what do you call it, rolling and pitching. But right after I asked you guys if I did it right, I looked away and now all the chat is just spam. So rip. I'll Google it later. I'll figure it out. Again, smart play by Ferra. That's the second time this game that he's ignored his own corner boost in favor of the ball. Didn't want to leave an open shot for his opponent. Playing a pretty smart game here. And SweatYMiX, not for the first time, having to play extremely low econ offense, using a lot of his boost to control the ball, not leaving himself with much to play with after the fact. And again, outpaced. This time he will make it back in time to defend. Y'all got it right, mate. Dude, that's awful. By the way, halfway dead, since you are, or I don't know if Tawambo is still in chat, but my $25 sub club, do you guys want like a golden and a diamond bean instead of the sell and the out? The sell and the out were kind of just a joke that I did for a placeholder. But yeah, would you prefer a gold and a diamond bean instead? What do you think? I'm looking for halfway dead because I know you're in chat.
Sweaty number 1 in 2's Dan's game.
SweatYMiX number 1. Oh, what is this finish? Is that finish? Sounds so stupid, not gonna lie, when Brian is reading this. But those are some huge prize pool donations, guys. Very much appreciated. Both SweatYMiX fans, I believe, who have contributed so far. SweatYMiX not playing very well here compared to what we have seen from him. But will he be able to bring it back? The answer is currently no. Ferra has completely shut down his offense in game 2 here. SweatYMiX desperately needing a goal. We're seeing the clash of styles here. SweatYMiX so often turning off ball cam. Ferra so often leaving it on. There's a tight angle shot from Sweaty. I love the commitment here to go for this. He knows that he's not going to score this every single time. It is by no means an easy shot. But he takes the risk, drinks the brisk, finds the angle at the near post. He's got to take those risks if he wants to get back into a game, which he has. Yeah, at that moment, he had not even scored. Again, low econ offense by SweatYMiX. Not even able to collect a small boost pad until he's right in front of Ferra's goal, and that's going to give Ferra the easiest counterattack of his life. Gotta question SweatYMiX's line here. Opting to dribble the ball straight between the small boost pads. It's one thing to ignore the big boost pad at the side of the field, but to ignore all of the small ones, both down the center, off the pitch, and slightly offset. It's great to see a prize pool getting started for these guys. Ball can dribble by Ferra, but he does drop it off the front of his car. I'm very glad that that donation message is finished. Oh, nearly an own goal. It is an own goal by Ferra. SweatYMiX dropping the okay in the chat. He definitely didn't expect that one. It's Ferra with a routine clear. Should have gone straight across the goal into his own corner. He stuck it in the top corner of his net instead. Huge misplay. Maybe the breath of fresh air that SweatYMiX has been needing. And what a wall shot! ripping it long distance end to end. Ferra not respecting the speed of SweatYMiX. He has been the faster of the two players for the most of this series, but look how quickly SweatYMiX gets up the wall, completely in line with the ball and slamming it end to end. Of course, you do have to be careful when an opponent is in their own defensive corner, driving up the wall at the ball. That is why. A dunk from SweatYMiX. Will he be able to capitalize? Ferra escapes the wrath of the demolition for now. SweatYMiX again off the ceiling, using a lot of boost just to get into the center here. Could have driven down the wall and bypassed that situation entirely, but he does want to threaten the montage play. Make Ferra at least consider the possibility. But Ferra again in position. Ferra doing so well to stay in the way of SweatYMIX's dribbles. Now demoing SweatYMiX. That should be game. SweatYMiX needed a counter-attack goal there and another goal on the face-off that would follow if he wanted to take this game, and he's not going to get it. Gets demoed clean out of the air. That's going to be 2-0 for Ferra. I said for me SweatYMiX was the favorite going into this, but it is going to be difficult for him to come back from a 2-0 deficit, I should say. Just messing around here at the end of the game are these two, and it will be 2-0 for Ferra. Surprise pool, probably something like $50, I would guess. Could be going entirely into the hands of the Frenchman, who exploded onto the international scene, the international European scene in RLCS this season. Can we please get a GG emote? I don't know, maybe. There's already so many GG emotes. I like to be unique with the emotes, you know, just make 20 that are all exactly the same. Ferra, I don't know if he was the one who switched it up here by stealing the orange team. The SweatYMiX in a car, dragon version of the Pashi car, just gets right back into a really bad situation. Unable to find foothold at all this series so far. Ferra, maybe we should have been less worried about how well he would perform in front of a lot of viewers, because of course in his very first RLCS group stage weekend he was part of the team that reverse swept both Northern Gaming and Flipside Tactics, and he was probably the MVP for those series for that entire day, with an individual dribble play taking both Marky Duda and Greasy out the game back to back. Will he go up for this? Stays on the ground, which did give SweatYMiX time to recover, but SweatYMiX one boost to his name. He'll be very glad that the 100 pads spawned pretty much underneath him. But he is struggling to find the control that he needs. Does eventually get the ball in the direction that he wants to send it. And Ferra shadowing at the near post, unable to get between the ball and the goal. Reverse sweep necessary. We've already seen a 3-0 today between Kronovia and Flores. Already seen a 3-0. But SweatYMiX, I think he's got at least a game in him. I really do. He's a phenomenal player. And I think today he's just been a little bit inefficient with his boost usage. That's been my biggest criticism of him. Compared to Ferra, who has been exceptional. Exceptional at just making sure he has enough boost to get back into defense. The majority of the time, this time he gets clattered, so SweatYMiX is gonna get a free counter. Who won, Crow or the other guy? The other guy is Flores, and Crow did beat him. Kronovi, new look, I'd say, looking much more aggressive than the last time I saw him play. Much more aggressive. Oh my goodness, Ferra with the most casual counter-attack we've seen all day. Again, able to see clean over the top of the ball with this ball cam, and you could just see SweatYMiX flailing to the right-hand side, taking a wide line to avoid the challenge of the Finnish opponent. You think Ferra is the best player in Leftovers? It's really hard to pick a best player in Leftovers. They're all so good. They're all very different players as well. We've got the experience of Siki, the defensive powerhouse. Ferra, the goal scorer. And Snasky, just a phenomenal player on the wall and in the air. I love that team. I'm really happy that they're at LAN, but I would have loved to see Flipside qualify, obviously, alongside Northern Gaming. And then Leftovers make it in through the playoffs. That would have been my preferred situation. But you can't get everything you want in life. and I'll have to concede that one. You just got here and Johnny ruined it. Thanks. I mean, somebody asked, so I was either gonna have to decline the response and then somebody else in chat probably answer them anyway, or spoil it for you. That was my choice. It was a lose-lose. Speaking of lose-lose, is SweatYMiX gonna lose-lose-lose? Or is he gonna be able to hold on to this lead that he has crafted for himself? That might be on target. Post on out. SweatYMiX almost forced into an own goal in that situation. We did see that end-to-end own goal by Flores earlier. Kronovi just knocking it right into his path. This is not a position we've been seeing very often this series. Most of the shots that Ferra has scored have been into open nets.
Finland, the only country where a person would pay money just so their neighbor would not get any. That's exactly what I'm doing. Good luck, Ferra. Mwah, mwah.
What on earth does that mean? I don't know anything about Finland, so I don't know if that's true. I do not commend that donation message to anyone, but it is pretty funny. I will give you that much. SweatYMiX looking a lot more in control this game. I criticized him previously of being a bit wasteful with his boost, but what a save! Like a peregrine falcon, dives onto the ball, and Ferra unable to get back in time on this occasion. We're starting to see what happens when a defensive player is put in a losing situation. Ferra, not in his comfort zone anymore. He's been counter-attacking exceptionally well today, challenging exceptionally well, managing his boost exceptionally well. But now that he has to be the one that is aggressing Ferra, or now that he has to be the one that's aggressing SweatYMiX, we're seeing an entirely different style of play getting dictated. Janstad, thank you for that donation, by the way, towards the prize pool. Also, Priestiak.
Prize pool.
Priest Isaac, sorry.
Also have huge nose. At my.
Brian scams people out of the I can't say that fast. Can you guys say like the at spam? I bet somebody can like do it perfectly. It's so hard. I try it, but yeah, Brian scams people. That message had at least 20 ats in it, and Brian just says at one time. So thanks, Brian. And thanks to Priest Isaac for the $5 towards the prize, but we're over £50 now in the pot. Which Ferra is the favourite to win from this point, but SweatYMiX looking very much in control of game 3. Great first touch into the air dribble. Gets right underneath the ball, trying to get behind it at the last second to dunk it into the line. Or dunk it into the goal, I should say. SweatYMiX very much in control of the boost here. Something that he's doing a lot better this game than he did the previous two. And looking for the demo at the near post. Ferra escapes the wrath of the demolition. And ball cam off for Ferra. Misses the flick, but SweatYMiX completely misses his save as well. We have to see this again from SweatYMIX's POV, because Ferra completely missed the flick. Jumping right underneath the ball. SweatYMiX leaning so far back into the save that his backflip propelled him forwards, taking him away from the ball, away from the direction he needed to move in. But it looks like it is going to be just a speed bump on his road to success here. Abe Joker, love you too, man. Thanks for the 4 months in a row. Welcome back. Also, by the way, Rich Shabod Crane. Sorry if I've ruined your name, but I appreciate the sub. Welcome to the channel, dude. And anyone else who is subbing for the first time, remember to refresh your Twitch page.
Clap, 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 clap.
Would you clap your nose?
Never been so happy in my life. Mwah, 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 mwah. Hey Johnny, what's up?
What's up, Ted the Man? Welcome to the stream, dude. Appreciate the prize pool contribution. There's been a lot of generous contributions today. It's good to see the lower or the small time players getting some support, because of course you guys come out in your masses every time Cuxer or Devo are on stream, but it's good to see SweatYMiX and Ferra getting some love as well. Players who have been on the stream just, I think, 3 times total between them. And SweatYMiX is going to prevent this from being another sweep. Will this be the start of a comeback? Is it just a small bump in Ferra's road to success? We're about to find out. Remind them that they can use Amazon Prime to sub for free. That is a phenomenal idea, Abe Joker. Anyone who's got an Amazon Prime account, be sure to connect that with your Twitch account, and then you can subscribe to your favorite Twitch streamer on twitch.tv for free every month. Or if you have 2 streamers, you can bounce it back and forth between them. because you're a slut.
Cheer 250 that moment when Scrub is on Athena's stream rather
Scrub
than
is on Athena's stream. Speaking of sluts, Scrub Killer just ditching my stream for Rizzo's girlfriend. I bet you guys thought I was gonna go a completely different direction with that insult, but no, I'm just gonna rip off Scrub Killer here. just Scrub Killer. He was thinking about, he didn't, when I got Floris on earlier, I asked Scrub if he wanted to play and he was like, I don't really want to because Floris is really good. And he didn't want to go up against like a really good player who's never played in my stream before. But when he heard Kronovi had agreed to play,
of school 5,
changed his mind.
What would you do with it and why?
He would have played. If I had 18.2% of a school fiver, what would I do with it and why? What does that even mean? 18.2%.
500 Scrub is a huge gingerly.
Scrub is a huge gingerly. Yeah, Scrub is a huge gingerly. You're not wrong. Look at this backflip flick from Sweaty. Getting it clean over the top of Ferra, and like I said, when Ferra is put into a defensive or put behind in a game, it's going to be very difficult for him to come back because now SweatYMiX doesn't need to overextend. SweatYMiX doesn't need to go for any offensive plays that he is not confident in, but it looks like he's just going to go for them anyway. And holy cow, off the ceiling, late dodge into the rebound. Ferra saw this coming, but there's nothing he can do about it. Tries to get the ball off the wall. SweatYMiX doesn't care. He's gonna go for the play. He doesn't even need to do that. He's already up by 3 and he's gonna go for the Moi guys right off the ceiling. Beautiful stuff from SweatYMiX. He was down 2 games, but he is unfazed. Offensively superb for the past 6 minutes. Is he gonna be able to keep this clean sheet? Oh, we're lagging now. That's not good. Is that just my connection or what on earth is going on here? I don't know if that's just me, but holy cow, that was a lot of lag. Did you guys see that? Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Looks like Ferra is gonna get a goal back. Yep, apparently. Let me just ask these guys, are they lagging? Oh. Or is that just me? What is going on with this server? Holy cow. Whoa, okay, yeah, so that's just the server. It ain't me, because I checked my OBS, I'm not dropping any frames. Ferra gonna capitalize on the most ridiculous lag that I have seen in a long time. Here we go. Ferra versus SweatYMiX versus the server, round 3. Round 2, rather. This time SweatYMiX comes out on top. The servers have been a little bit dodgy recently, not gonna lie. I used to really enjoy playing on USC servers with my buddies, but now it's so much harder. I was playing with Neat Mike on stream the other day and it was a nightmare, just purely because of the servers. I love playing with Mike though. He was a lot of fun. My goodness, that was some lag. I was like, no, I hope it's not my internet, because I had internet issues early today, but it looks like it wasn't my internet, it was just a lag. SweatYMiX off the ceiling, perhaps a little bit too focused on the montage plays. He's gonna have a very difficult save, and Ferra will score, capitalizing on Sweaty being a little bit too fancy, as that ceiling clear was nothing more than a pass to his opponent. Why haven't SweatYMiX fixed the servers yet? Don't you talk to them frequently? I don't know, and no. SweatYMiX have never reached out to me to talk about anything, actually. I mean, I talked to a couple of their guys at LAN, but I don't think I've ever had a conversation with SweatYMiX about anything at all. I'd love to have one, but I don't know. They're too busy, I guess. Well, they are very busy, obviously. Is Ferra a grill? No, Ferra is not a grill. Of course, there was a rumor going around that Ferra might be a grill the first time that he appeared on RLCS, but no, that was just a meme. Ferra is definitely not a grill.
Did Crow win or lose last match?
Crow got...
www.
Oh no, we're not gonna listen to a bajillion W's. Sorry dude. Not gonna do it right now. That was way too many, but yeah, Crow did get the W. Not too busy fixing the servers though, I know right? You play on EU sometimes, played against each other last week. Yeah, I play on European servers. I solo queued to champion in twos, then I played with Jazer and lost it, then I solo queued to champion again, then I played with Neat Mike and lost it. I'm nearly there again. I think I'm at like Diamond 3, Div 3, so I could probably get it in another 4 or 5 wins, depending on how many points I would get. But it looks like we're going to go to a game 5 here. This is a best of 5. And it's going to go the distance unless Ferra's got something to say about it. Great pass from SweatYMiX here. Of course, I'm reading the chat here. He did not find the power that he was looking for. Kind of scooped the ball up much higher than he wanted to. Athena loves my bean emote. That is definitely what I like to hear. I think it's a good emote. And I don't know if I saw it. Halfway dead. I didn't, Gibbs catfishing you. What on earth does that mean? Halfway dead. What did you say anything about the gold and diamond beans instead of boy sell and boy out? Which do you prefer? Boy sell and boy out, or a gold and a diamond bean? Good recovery by SweatYMiX there. His initial save was leaving a lot to be desired, but he managed to get back on his wheels. Everyone can use him. Oh, halfway dead. Oh my goodness, I thought you were $25. I don't even know who my $25 subs are. I know Toowoomba is one of them. But yeah, what do you think anyway? I ask your opinion. I know you're a 6-month resub, so I appreciate that. You've been around here for a long time. Ferra is not done with this game though. I know we've been distracted by servers and chat and everything else, all of the notifications. Ferra is creeping back into this one, and with Sweaty leaving another open shot, this could be bad news for the Finn. It will be barred down and away from danger though. And this time SweatYMiX saving a little bit of boost to play with after the fact. The backflip flick to the top corner will get saved. Not much speed on that one.
Boy Bean is the best emote.
Boy Bean's wonderful, I love it. He looks so happy with himself. He's like, I beaned it, but I don't care. That's what I feel Boy Bean is. Ferra needing 3 goals. We need 1 goal and then probably 2 kickoff goals. And I don't think SweatYMiX is going to give him that opportunity. Another deft flick to the top corner. Low boost flicks and the bang to finish off. Celebratory bang. You wouldn't get it, dude. I just want just your opinion. You don't need to be so savage. Golden diamond nose. That's an option as well. We'll have to ask all my $25 subs. Have to ask all of them. Toowoomba I know isn't here right now. But yeah, that's gonna be the tie series, and I'm feeling a little bit less stupid about calling SweatYMiX a favorite now, because he is coming back strong right now. He is coming back very strong against Ferra. Still a lot more work to do though. Still a lot more work to do. This has been a very close series. 7 saves by SweatYMiX. That is very impressive. 7 saves. Does blank fall off my blank when I walk around? I don't even know what that means. A 2x2 nose? Yeah, we could do a gold nose and a diamond nose. That'd be pretty decent. That's not a terrible idea. It's nose or bean. Those are the 2 most common things in my stream for sure. Who do you guys think's gonna take this? Oh my god, you're all spamming numbers and I don't know why. But stop spamming all the numbers you're spamming. Press 1 if you think SweatYMiX is gonna take this one. Press 2 if you think Ferra is gonna take it. Let's see the chat diplomacy. With how things are currently going, SweatYMiX would be the favorite, I believe. But we're right back into what we saw in the first 2 games, which is Ferra sitting on a very small goal lead and counter-attacking. Mostly ones, I believe. Mostly ones, but it is not 100% decisive. Mostly ones, but we're not at all in on the ones. Oh, SweatYMiX expecting a far post shot. Does not get a good read on Ferra's line here. But yeah, there's also a lot of spam on just complete nonsense. Forgot to say, by the way, Void's got Priest Isaac and Pentagram. Thank you for more donations to the prize pool, guys. Appreciate it.
Love the videos and stream, mate. Quality content.
Smart play by Ferra there. Disrupting SweatYMIX's recovery, and it's going to lead to a goal in the long run. SweatYMiX getting frustrated here. He's just trying to land on his wheels, and Ferra is not allowing him to do that. Sorry. And that was probably the difference between SweatYMiX getting a trap clear and Ferra getting a goal there. Oh, and he's going to get another one, barely. Perfect placement on the shot. 4-0 within a minute. SweatYMIX is in trouble, but he's just got to focus on the time that he's got remaining here. There's a lot of time left in this game. A lot of time left in this game. But oh my goodness, 5-0! 2 identical kickoff goals. That is a killer for SweatYMiX. The dead ball kickoff. The ball doesn't move. SweatYMix's car bounces out the way, and Ferra perfectly positioned to get another kickoff goal. That's got to feel pretty bad for the mix of the Sweaty variety. And now Ferra is in the position he loves to be in the lead, defending, counter-attacking, not forced to make any plays he doesn't opt into. SweatYMiX not going for a dunk there. Respecting Ferra's ability to clear the ball over the top of him. How sweaty is Sweaty? Well, he's got to be pretty sweaty right now because Ferra is very much in control of this one. SweatYMix's dribbles have been on point, especially in the last game, bouncing it all over the place, and he will get a goal. Ferra backing off very, very far here. I think that the way that SweatYMix is dribbling here is what keeps Ferra so scared. Every single touch could be a shot, and that is what's making Ferra back off, as he's waiting for the shot to come, and it just never comes till it's far too late for him to react. Another dead ball, 50-50 in the middle. Goes in Ferra's favor, but at least we don't have a goal this time. For all the kickoff goal haters. Not immediately, but Ferra with the lift over the top. Ferra has liftoff here, and he's 1 away from a Brazil in less than 1 minute and 45 seconds. Doing a great job here as Ferra, after losing 2 games consecutively, to bounce back and score 6 goals so quickly. He's just been so clinical. I believe that, yeah, 7 shots, almost 100% shooting accuracy.
Let's see more of you playing with keyboard.
Bennett 1, maybe soon, but I mean, a lot of people have been asking for casting, and I have, obviously, I've been trying to get games casted on stream more often, or just as often as always. But it is harder around about RLCS time because people are focusing on threes, focusing on RLCS, which is fairly understandable, and I absolutely don't want to, you know, disrupt that practice regime of players at all. Oh my goodness, SweatYMiX getting bumped twice here. It's got to feel pretty bad about that outcome. He just wanted a counter-attack, and Ferra is not giving him anything. Might even be another goal. SweatYMiX, what a save! He's hanging on for dear life, but with half the game gone, it's starting to look more and more desperate. He lost 6 goals in 1 minute and 45 seconds, but now another minute has passed and nothing has happened. That is not what SweatYMiX and SweatYMiX fans need. They need goals, they need quick cycle plays. He needs kickoffs because this is far too controlled for him. He's desperately hoping for some volatility to happen because with Ferra being so in control, oh my goodness, what a play. With Ferra in so much control of his boost right now, and able to keep the ball moving around the field, there just really is no danger of Sweaty getting a comeback. Sweaty's so afraid of the demo, running up the wall right after he collects the boost. Immediately kills the bounce dribble on accident. Favorable bounce into the corner though is going to give him a shot opportunity, and he should take this. Ferra with a great save. That's some clutch goalkeeping right there. Another shot by Sweaty. Bar is all he's going to get. Rebound. Ferra again there with the save. Ferra's played a great defensive game in this last game in the series. SweatYMiX versus open net. Waits for it to bounce down. Will secure his 2nd goal of the game. He needs 4 more though. Just over 1 minute to do it in. I don't know, chat. I don't know if he can do it. He has scored this many goals in this short a time before. But this is not going to be easy against a player who is playing so controlled as Ferra. This controlled style is not a style which has worked well on stream very often. K-Dot, back when he played this style, did not have a great record, losing both to Maestro and Miho. Alex161 losing to Devo, and also I believe to K-Dot, by playing this exact style that we're seeing Ferra dominate with. 44 seconds. SweatYMiX absolutely needs to score. There we go. It's like, what a flick by Sweaty there. Launches it over the crossbar. And he will get 1 more goal. This is still not over. 34 seconds. SweatYMiX finally able to get some momentum in his favor. Launches a flick at the backboard. Flicks have been on fleek for Sweaty. There's no doubt about that. But he can't be losing any kickoffs. Remember, there were 2 kickoff goals for Ferra earlier in the series, or earlier in this game. And if Sweaty doesn't get a couple of his own, it might be curtains. Trying to get a last second goal to make it a tie game. 4-6 is going to be the score. 21 seconds remaining. Ferra completely out of position here. Sweaty doing just enough to get it on target. This is not over, ladies and gentlemen. Kickoff goal would make this very tense, and there's the great bounce by SweatYMiX, but he's missed it! Oh no, he hasn't! I called it a little bit early. I thought he'd missed this wide open net, but he just squeezes it in. Look at that. Post, crossbar, and in. And we have a 1-goal game. 16 seconds on the clock. Diagonal kickoff, the most explosive variation in the entire game. SweatYMiX, will he get the boost? No, he won't. Ferra secures it. This is going to be huge. If Ferra can just keep the ball under his control, that is going to be game, set, match for the Frenchman. SweatYMiX tries to close the distance, gets a save, but he has to do so much more now. Keeps the ball up. He might do this. SweatYMiX on 0 seconds. Ferra recovering. Sweaty to the goal. Ferra lets it drop. Holy cow. SweatYMiX bringing it back, but he was not able to get enough power on the final shot. Ferra takes the series, but what an ending. From 6-1 to 6-5 and an open net possession on 0 seconds. That last save by SweatYMiX was on point. Absolutely on point, and massive credit to him. What are we up to? £74 and £12 prize pool. I'll really quickly check what that is in dollars, because of course that's what most of you guys operate in. It's $95. We'll call it 100. We'll call it 100 just to make it a round number. I'm very quickly going to make a note of that. Very quickly going to make a note of that so that I don't forget later. But what a series. Ferra taking a 3-2 over SweatYMiX, but SweatYMiX not going down without a fight. He was 2-0 down after 2 games, comes back to 2-all, and now 6-1 down in the final game, brings it back to 6-5. Very, very impressive stuff by him. So yeah, I'm going to PayPal Ferra that $100, and I'm going to go make some tea, because I'm pretty thirsty now.